Okay, so basically, I just feel like this whole situation with the Chris Rock and Will Smith thing is kind of being blown out of proportion. There's lots of things that people don't actually really understand. So, as you know, Chris Rock and Will Smith, they've been friends for a very, 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 very long time. Well, supposedly. We don't know these people, but to the industry, a lot of people know them as friends. They come kind of from the same era. You know, he's been a great friend to their family for a very long time. One thing that people aren't talking about, we're just laughing like, oh, there's so many different sides. Some of us are laughing like, oh, well, you know, that's his wife. You got to protect your wife. Which honestly, where was this energy with August Alsina? But you're quick to smack your friend. There's another perspective that's like violence isn't the answer. There's another group of people like, oh, they're not ever inviting Black people back to the Oscars, which, let's be real, Black people showed their ass at the Oscars.
Look like. This what success look like. This what money look like. This what it look like. It's what it look like.
When is your book coming out called This What It Looked Like? And I will just read the entire book.
That book's not coming no time soon, but I Curse You With Joy will be out in November.
Okay.
And Layla, the Last Black Unicorn, will be out next month.
You're doing so much right now. Okay.
I'm just, trying to accomplish a lot of things before 50. What are you doing?
I'm wondering
You
something.
out here with no shoes on, I'm jealous.
No shoes on. Here's
Where
the
you
thing.
from?
I'm from Chicago.
And you out here with no shoes on?
This is warm weather to me.
I know, it's hot out here to you, right?
Like, we showed our asses here. And then there's another perspective of people who are like, this is fake. There's lots of speculation just by the facial impressions. I don't know. I don't really think it's fake because have you ever been in a situation where you just you didn't want no smoke, you didn't want no problems? Like me, I'm not a punk, but there are situations where it's like, I just didn't feel like fighting that day. So you might have little responses like, oh, you just don't know what to say. And from what, I'm saying, it didn't really look like Chris Rock didn't know what to say when he said, and I won't, or something like that. He said, and I won't talk about your wife, and I won't.
Fucking no! I'm going to, okay? Okay.
Something of that lines. But one thing that I noticed is that Chris Rock, a couple years ago, a couple of his friends have been telling him, and I don't know the actual speculation on the actual detail, but there was a friend who obviously had enough, who told Chris Rock that he should get tested for autism due to his lack of social cues. Now, I come from a family of neurodivergent people. I have a lot of neurodivergent friends. And neurodivergency, it's such a broad spectrum of what you could be. Asperger's, autism, functional autism, on a spectrum. And it was said that he was actually diagnosed on a spectrum. One of the big most common symptoms of, and I don't want to call this a symptom, but one of the big most common things that people notice with people who are autistic or neurodivergent is that they lack social cues. He was diagnosed with a nonverbal disorder, meaning he can't pick up on social cues. Now, as we can see, it got him really far. He's able to say things and not really, think of like the consequences. Comedians for a very, very long time, they've been able to say jokes and no one really took offense to it. But we live in a different time now where you just can't say certain stuff. So with that being said, his lack of nonverbal communication and his lack of social cues got him pretty far to where he could say whatever the hell. But if this was really, really Will Smith's friend, why did he slap him? Do you not know that your friend is neurodivergent? Do you know that he's on a spectrum? That's where I'm just very confused. That's not your friend. And it does kind of make you think that maybe this is fake. There's no way that he didn't have this energy with August and that little entanglement, but you got this energy with slapping the shit out of your friend at an award show. I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't support this. Like, if you know somebody's lack of social cues, why are you taking this? Why are you taking it personal? If someone who's autistic says something mean about me, I'm going to have an empathy to understand, okay, well, that's just how you are. And this this diagnosis came out years ago, and it's sad because Chris Rock has been in CBT therapy for a very, very long time, trying to work on it, trying to be better as a person, or just trying to grasp on to how to be a person in society and those around him, so he could be able to blend in and mesh well. Because again, if someone was able to suggest that, like, hey bro, you need to get tested for autism, they pretty much had enough. I've been there myself, where I'm like, wow, what's going on? I'm not picking up on certain things. Like, I know I'm a little socially off, and I've thought to myself, like, hey, am I on a spectrum? Because again, I come from a family of neurodivergent people, but I'm not on a spectrum. And then let's be real, some of the most brilliant people in the world are autistic or on a spectrum or are experiencing Asperger's, and they kind of put that out through their work, whether it's art, acting, or, music, whatever the case is. Some of the most brilliant people are on a spectrum or experiencing neurodivergency. So again, like I said, what do you guys think? Are you team this is fake? Are you team, yeah, that's what you get, don't talk about somebody's wife? Are you team violence isn't the answer? Let me know. Like, comment, and subscribe, and check out some of my other videos, and stay tuned on some of the juicy topics I have coming. Bye.